Hello, this is Dave at AFX Search, licensed investigators in Palm Beach, Florida. This question comes up a lot of how to do an online investigation or doing research for a private investigation using electronic or online records. Look, the idea of having a website to look up backgrounds or look up marriage information or even employment or citizenship sounds like a great idea. But almost any online or electronic source will be a non-official record, possibly incomplete, more than likely inaccurate. If you use official records, it's much more robust. Let me give you a perfect example. If you use a record source that's online for, let's say, corporate information, company records, for example, the state of Florida, there's a website, you can look up corporations. If you look up a specific corporation by name, you may get a sheet like this or a screen that looks like this. Each one of these lines is one corporation. So in theory, all you're going to get is one line of information. It'll have the corporate name, it'll have the officer, registered agent name, and the entity number. If you click that, you may be able to get a little bit more information in this paragraph right here. It may have an address, it might have a date that the company was founded. However, if you dig a little deeper, and instead of trying to do armchair investigations and look at the actual corporate records, you may find 10 or 15 pages of full information, prior corporate filings, historical records, historical data that you can use to put together your investigation. And if an investigation is important enough to do to get full records, then digging deep and finding all that background information is important. It would be great to be able to just push buttons and do a complete investigation just online and from the comfort of your armchair or your living room. But doing an investigation requires a lot of deep background information. More than just getting the records, it's doing analysis. If you have 15, 20 pages of information like this, you could do a great deal of analysis comparing one page with another, comparing one document from one source with a document from another source. That's where investigations are made or lost, is in now analyzing the information, comparing a name and address on one page to a name and address on another, and really finding out what's going on behind the scenes. Because in reality, the reason for an investigation is to find an answer or to resolve a question. Doing that completely, just like you see on the the TV shows where they're doing crime investigations, comes from analysis, looking at it over and over, finding that needle in a haystack. If you have a haystack that's this big, there's more chance you're going to find the needle. This haystack might not even have the needle in it. So finding that piece of information that breaks the case, that answers the question, that protects you as a client is what comes from doing all that research. So if you're going to do this research yourself, go right to the source. Go to the official government records, go to the full document of where this information comes from. Don't just look at an online one or two sentence description or summary. And when you have all that, get as many pages as you can. Online is one screen. If you go to the official records, what you want to do is get full documentation like this. You want to have pages and pages of information put together that you can do an investigation from. The more information you have, the more chance that that combination of records, combination of intel will get you the answers that you want. If you need more information about doing an investigation, you can reach us at our website, AFX Search, and we'd be glad to help.